Hey students, Paul here again. Today's date is October 20th, 2025, in fact. And today you should be reading Luke 21, Job 34, and Numbers 8 and 9. And I want to share with you really briefly a passage that you're probably all really familiar with out of Luke 21, verses 1 through 4, and it says, Jesus looked up and saw the rich putting their gifts in the offering box, and he saw a poor widow put in 2 small copper coins. And he said, truly, I tell you, this widow has put in more than all of them, for they all contributed out of their abundance, but she, out of her poverty, put in all she had to live on. I think this is a really interesting passage, and it reminds me of an example I heard one time, that we as Christians often like to live our lives like we are giving God a gift card. Like we are saying, you know what, hey God, here's what I have to offer you is this $5 Walmart gift card. And the thing about gift cards is that they reach a limit. They have a limit. Yeah, they're giving something, but they come with an ending point. So you give a $5 gift card to somebody, they can spend $5, and we imagine that as we grow in our faith, we're going to give bigger gift cards. That eventually we're going to say, you know what, God, here's a $2,000 gift card to Lowe's. Here's more from me, and yet that's not what God wants from us. And this example of this poor widow in Luke 21 is the proof. God doesn't want our gifts with limits. He wants all of us. Some of you may not be familiar with this. You can ask your parents about it. But what God wants from us is a blank check. When you write a check, especially if you give it to somebody and it's blank and you have signed the bottom of it, what they can do is they can go in and write any amount that they want. And because your signature is on it, they can go to the bank and get that. And so they can write an unlimited amount. Whatever is in your account, they can get all of it. And that's what God wants from us. He doesn't want our gift cards that eventually butt up against a limit. He wants every bit of who we are. And this woman here in Luke 21, she gave everything she had to live on because she trusted God to provide. So the question for us is, who are you trusting to provide for you? Are you holding back? Or are you willing to give God every single thing that you have? For some of us, that's going to mean, monetary terms. In others, it's going to mean our time, our efforts. But are you giving God limits, or are you giving him everything you've got? Hope you enjoy your reading today. Have a blessed day.